คัมภีร์อัลกุรอานจากนักศึกษาสาขาวิชาการสอนอิสลามศึกษาปริญญาโทค่ะจากนั้นจะเป็นการกล่าวรายงานนะคะโดยประธานหลักสูตรครุศาสตร์มหาบัณฑิตค่ะสาขาวิชาการสอนอิสลามศึกษามหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยะลาค่ะและเป็นการกล่าวพิธีเปิดนะคะโดยผู้ช่วยศาสตราจารย์สมบัติดร.สมบัติโยธาทิพย์นะคะอธิการบดีมหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยะลาค่ะต่อมาเวลา 10 นาฬิกาจนถึง 11 นาฬิกานะคะจะเป็นพาถุฉากพิเศษโดยผู้ช่วยศาสตราจารย์ดร.สุกรีหลังปูเตะค่ะรองอธิการฝ่ายวิเทศสัมพันธ์นะคะและศิษย์เก่ามหาวิทยาลัยฟากอนีค่ะภายใต้หัวข้ออิสลามศึกษาและการศึกษาเพื่อการพัฒนาค่ะและศาสตราจารย์ดร.นาเซฟเบนมุฮัมมัดค่ะผู้อำนวยศูนย์วิจัยนะคะด้านติดยาเสพติดค่ะมหาวิทยาลัยสุลต่านไซนัลอาบิดีนค่ะประเทศมาเลเซียค่ะภายใต้หัวข้ออิสลามศึกษาในสังคมมาตรการการป้องกันเบื้องต้นนะคะสำหรับการใช้สารเสพติดต่อกิจกรรมการฟื้นฟูอย่างยั่งยืนนั่นเองค่ะและต่อมาเวลา 11 นาฬิกาจนถึง 12 นาฬิกานะคะจะเป็นการนำเสนอผลงานค่ะและเวลา 12 นาฬิกาจนถึง 13 นาฬิกาค่ะจะเป็นการพักเที่ยงละหมาดโซฮรนะคะ 13 นาฬิกาจนถึง 16 นาฬิกานะคะจะเป็นการนำเสนอผลงานต่อค่ะและสุดท้ายค่ะจะเป็นการเวลา 16 นาฬิกาค่ะจะเป็นการสรุปและปิดการประชุมในวันนี้ค่ะส่วนทางด้านซ้ายมือของดิฉันแล้วก็ขวามือของดิฉันในตอนนี้ค่ะจะเป็นของคณาจารย์แล้วก็นักศึกษามหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยะลาค่ะเข้ามาจับจองที่นั่งเพื่อคนที่ลงทะเบียนเสร็จเรียบร้อยแล้วค่ะและลำดับต่อไปนะคะจะเป็นของพิธีเปิดนะคะจะเป็นการอ่านคัมภีร์อัลกุรอานค่ะจากนักศึกษาสาขาการสอนอิสลามศึกษาปริญญาโทค่ะในเวลา 9 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปค่ะในส่วนของวัตถุประสงค์ของการจัดการประชุมครั้งนี้นะคะนั่นก็คือเพื่อเป็นจุดเริ่มต้นของกลยุทธ์นโยบายและแนวทางในการปฏิบัติที่ดีของการสอนด้านอิสลามศึกษาค่ะและการศึกษาเพื่อการพัฒนานะคะและเป็นการให้โอกาสแก่นักศึกษาและอาจารย์ในการนำเสนอเพื่อแลกเปลี่ยนความคิดเห็นเกี่ยวกับการศึกษาอิสลามและการศึกษาเพื่อการพัฒนานั่นเองค่ะตอนนี้ส่วนด้านขวามือนะคะส่วนประตูด้านเข้าค่ะจะเป็นการทางเข้าสำหรับคนที่ลงทะเบียนเสร็จเรียบร้อยแล้วเพื่อทำการเข้ามาในห้องประชุมหลังนี้เพื่อจับจองที่นั่งนะคะพิธีของเราจะเริ่มต้นเวลา 9 นาฬิกานะคะจะเป็นพิธีเปิดค่ะจะเป็นการอ่านคัมภีร์อัลกุรอานค่ะจะเกิดขึ้นในอีกไม่ช้านี้แต่เดี๋ยวนะคะรอรับชมนะคะท่านผู้ชมทั้งหลายค่ะในส่วนของทางด้านซ้ายมือของดิฉันนะคะจะเป็นในส่วนของคณะบริหารนะคะทั้งหลายที่เข้ามาจะต้องเดินมาแล้วก็มานั่งที่ตรงนั้นนะคะตอนนี้นะคะเรากำลังดำเนินการนะคะเพียงข้างบนไหมเพื่อเตรียมพร้อมกันทุกคนนะคะคนที่เข้ามาในห้องประชุมหลังนี้จะเป็นการมารับฟังการประชุมระดับชาติและนานาชาติด้านอิสลามศึกษาและการศึกษาเพื่อการพัฒนาครั้งที่ 2ค่ะไม่ทำไม่ตามมึงไปเลย ในส่วนวัตถุประสงค์นะคะในการจัดประชุมครั้งนี้เพื่อจะเป็นให้นักศึกษานะคะเปิดโอกาสให้นักศึกษาและอาจารย์นะคะในการนำเสนอเพื่อแลกเปลี่ยนความคิดเห็นเกี่ยวกับการศึกษาอิสลามนะคะ
ไม่เป็นไรพูดตรงนี้ได้
คนอื่นได้ใช่ไหม
จะนอนพูดก็ได้
the president of Yราชภ University, and he is on the way to be here, and he's about to be here within a few minutes.
ก่อนอื่น
Program especially organized by the Teaching of Islamic Education program, and we have been organizing the program already for 5 years. Actually, this is considered as the 5th time for us to organize the conference. But some accident we changed the theme to be second due to some reasons. And hopefully with the collaboration of the network universities, we can organize such a conference continuously. And welcome to the keynote speaker, Assistant Professor Dr. Sukri Langpute. And in the morning session, after the opening ceremony, in the afternoon time, there will be presentation in the fifth floor of the same building. And presentation rooms are divided into 5 rooms according to the languages, such as presentation room for Arabic, presentation room for English, presentation room for Malayu language, and 2 presentation rooms for Thai language. And lunchtime, there will be lunch provided to all of you. ครับขณะนี้ท่านประธานในพิธีเดินทางมาถึงสถานที่จัดงานประชุมวิชาการเป็นที่เรียบร้อยแล้วนะครับ Now the president of Yala Rajaphat University has already arrived in the conference hall, and we would like to introduce our university through video presentation. ต่อไปก็จะเป็นการแนะนำมหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยาลาโดยท่านสามารถรับชมผ่านสื่อวีดีทัศน์
Yala Rajaphat Anthem. Yala Rajaphat University's history dated back to 80 years ago with 4 stages of development. The first stage was from 1929 to 1961 as the teacher training school. The second stage was from 1962 to 1991 as the teachers college. The third stage was from 1992 to 2003 as the Rajaphat Institute. The fourth stage was from 2004, present as Yala Rajaphat University. The abbreviation of Yala Rajaphat University is YRU. On 14 June 2004, the Rajaphat Institute was accredited legal status according to the Rajaphat University Act and became Yala Rajaphat University. His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej graciously conferred the royal seal as the emblem of the university. Yala Rajaphat University is located at 133 Thesaban 3 Road, Sateng Sub-District, Mueang District, Yala. Betong, the southernmost district of Yala provinces, is near the boundary to Malaysia. Yala Rajaphat University is located in downtown Yala, covering 40 acres, 110 rice, and providing the admirable landscape with the purpose of promoting the Safe Earth campaign and developing a green university. At present, the vision of Yala Rajaphat University under Assistant Professor Dr. Sombat Yothatip's administration is to develop the university to become the wisdom.
ครับหยุดภาพ I'm sorry due to the technical mistake. We will revive again so that we can hear the sounds and also we will see the picture so that you can know and witness the Yala Rajaphat University fully in brief. ต้องขออภัยท่านผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านนะครับเนื่องจากมีปัญหาขัดข้องทางเทคนิคบางประการนะครับ
Yara Chapat Anthem. Yala Rajabhat University's history dated back to 80 years ago with 4 stages of development. The first stage was from 1929 to 1961 as the teacher training school. The second stage was from 1962 to 1991 as the teachers college. The third stage was from 1992 to 2003 as the Rajabhat Institute. The fourth stage was from 2004, present as Yala Rajabhat University. The abbreviation of Yala Rajabhat University is YRU. On 14 June 2004, the Rajabhat Institute was accredited legal status according to the Rajabhat University Act and became Yala Rajabhat University. His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej graciously conferred the royal seal as the emblem of the university. Yala Rajabhat University is located at 133 Thesaban 3 Road, Sateng Sub-District, Mueang District, Yala. Betong, the southernmost district of Yala provinces, is near the boundary to Malaysia. Yala Rajabhat University is located in downtown Yala, covering 40 acres, 110 rice, and providing the admirable landscape with the purpose of promoting the Safe Earth campaign and developing a green university. At present, the vision of Yala Rajabhat University under Assistant Professor Dr. Sombat Yothatip's administration is to develop the university to become the Wisdom Bank University with the goal of fulfilling the role of social and community engagement in Yala, Pattani and Narathiwat. The philosophy of the university is to develop the local community and aims at strengthening education, promoting local intelligence, preserving cultures, and managing sustainable cultural resources. The mission of Yala Rajabhat University are as follows: to produce high-quality graduates, to provide community service, to conduct research, to preserve local and national arts and culture, to develop teachers and academic staff, to enhance reconciliation in a multicultural society, to develop a quality institution. 4 faculties of Yala Rajabhat University are Faculty of Science, Technology and Agriculture, Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Management Science. The organization playing a great role of supporting our Office of President, Academic Resources and Information Technology Center, and Research, and Southern Border Development Institute. 48 programs are provided. For the bachelor degree, 11 programs are offered for Bachelor of Science, 11 for Bachelor of Education, 6 for Bachelor of Business Administration, 8 for Bachelor of Arts, 1 for Bachelor of Communication Arts, 1 for Bachelor of Law, and 1 for Bachelor of Public Administration. For the graduate degree, 1 program is offered for graduate diploma program, 7 program for master degree, and 2 for Doctor of Philosophy program in Management of Natural Resources and Environment, and Doctor of Philosophy program in Business Administration. Yala Rajabhat University aims at producing graduates with the identity of Master of IT, be service-minded, be intelligent, and be able to communicate Bahasa Melayu. graduates are fully competent by using ICT as a tool in order to work in every circumstance. The key is that graduates are volunteer, spiritual service mind, commitment, and patient in local community and national development and building networks between ASEAN countries. In addition, the university prepares human resources and learning center, laboratories, instruments and equipment, including buildings, classroom, audiovisual, and venues that support teaching and learning process for developing the quality of graduates. The university encourages faculty staffs and students in conducting research systematically, which are undertaken by the Southern Border Research and Development Institute. Research and development focus on effective management system, human resources development, providing and supporting research grants, promoting research, knowledge, and utilization of community services, inspiring the faculty staff to publish research papers, both in national and international level. The university provides academic support to all departments and launches community service program and activities by integrating teaching processes and doing research together. For example, One Faculty, One Project program, Strengthening Democracy project, Integrating Community Service program, with the Department of Industry Promotion and Community Service program in Spatial Model, TASA model. In case of the cultural preservation, the university encourages the integration of activities and preservation of arts and culture with the teaching and learning processes, supporting students from all departments to participate activities, including the One Major, One Cultural project, promoting the creation of identity, such as 4 languages, Dike Hulu and folk band, Bano band, promoting the national Thai music, supporting the cultural shows in the 3 southern border provinces and other parts of Thailand in major events. The Center of Culture is the primary unit in driving culture mission of the organization. Yราชภัฏ University is the center of promoting the development teachers in the 3 southern borders provinces. The university support teachers development of an educational personal project, including the instructional development and media center, the multilingual project in school, research development project in Thai language teachers by using ICT, development project in math and science teachers. Importantly, there is Royal Development Project in supporting the development of teachers and learning resources in Border Patrol Police School, which operate continuously for more than 10 years. The university aims to establish new quality with emphasis on developing positive attitudes, the knowledge and practical skills, and keep pace with changes. Volunteerism and service mind, using ICT as a tool for operational and management effectively. With the commitment and determination of our people in Yราชภัฏ University, the administrators, faculty staffs, student and alumni network, we will strengthen the creative power of the organization to be the Wisdom Bank University. We will be the refuge of the community in the 3 southern provinces for the local and national sustainable nation in the near future.
มหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยะลาเพียรลือชานามระบือลือไกลพระบารมีขององค์ราชันยิ่งใหญ่คุ้มเกล้าเราใส่ให้เลิศศักดิ์ศรี
Thank you very much. That's a brief video presentation of Yราชภัฏ University, and we are labeling that the University for Community, and Yราชภัฏ University is considered as a wisdom bank under the administration of our President Assistant Professor Dr. Sambat Yothatip. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Muhammad Tolan Kema, Deputy Dean, Faculty of Education, Yราชภ University. And this is my great honor to be the MC today. And this is the second time for all of us to join the conference. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, delegated ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to welcome all of you to the second national and international conference on Islamic education and education for development, the second night 2019. This conference has been organized with the academic collaboration of Yราชภ University, University of Science Islam Malaysia, or USIM, and the Network University in the countrywide. And once again, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all. The next will be the recitation of the Holy Quran by Mr. Zulkifli Kane, a student of Master in Teaching Islamic Education program. Please come on the stage.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تنزيل الكتاب من الله العزيز الحكيم. إنا أنزلنا إليك الكتاب بالحق فاعبد الله مخلصا له الدين. ألا لله الدين الخالص والذين اتقوا زلفى إن الله يحكم بينهم فيما هم فيه يختلفون. إن الله لا يهدي من هو كاذب كفار. لو أراد الله أن يتخذ ولدا لاصطفى مما يخلق ما يشاء سبحانه وتعالى عما يشركون. خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق يكور الليل على النهار ويكور النهار على الليل وسخر الشمس والقمر كل يجري لأجل مسمى ألا هو العزيز الغفار. خلقكم من نفس واحدة ثم جعل منها زوجها وأنزل أنزل لكم من الأنعام 8 أزواج يخلقكم في بطون أمهاتكم خلقا من بعد خلق في ظلمات 3 ذلكم الله ربكم له الملك لا إله إلا هو فأنا تصرفون إن تكفروا فإن الله غني عنكم ولا يرضى لعباده الكفر وإن تشكروا يرضه لكم ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون إنه عليم بذات الصدور وإذا مس الإنسان ضر دعا ربه منيبا إليه ثم إذا خوله نعمة منه نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل وجعل الله أندادا ليضل عن سبيله قل تمتع بكفرك قليلا إنك من أصحاب النار أمن هو قانت آناء الليل ساجدا وقائما يحذر الآخرة ويرجو رحمة ربه قل هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون قل هل يستوي الذين لا يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب قل يا عبادي الذين آمنوا اتقوا ربكم للذين أحسنوا في هذه الدنيا حسنة وأرض الله واسعة إنما يوفى الصابرون أجرهم إنما يوفى الصابرون أجرهم بغير حساب صدق الله العظيم
صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسولك الكريم Jazakallah khair. All praises to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And next, I would like to request the President of Yราชภ University, Assistant Professor Dr. Sombat to officially open the ceremony, the second National and International Conference on Islamic Education and Education for Development 2019. Please come on the stage. And I would like to request Dr. Abdul Rahman Sulong to deliver the report objective of the conference. Abdul Rahman Sulong is the chairperson of Teaching Islamic Education Program. Please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa bihi nasta'in wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Wa ba'd. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Highly honored to preside over the open ceremony of the conference today. Venerable Assistant Professor Dr. Sombat Yotatip, the President of Yราชภ University. My name is Dr. Abdul Rahman Sulong. I am a head of Master in Teaching Islamic Education program. I would like to thank the President of Yราชภ University to open the second national and international conference in Islamic education and education for development, the 2019. The project offers to the presidents of Yราชภ University as follows. This conference is collaborations between Master in Teaching Islamic Education Program, Yราชภ University, and University of Science Islam Malaysia, USIM, and 3 networks universities. First, Faculty of Islamic Studies, Prince of Songkhla University, Patani Campus. Second, Islamic Academy and Arab Studies, Prince of Narathiwat University. And third, Patani University. The objective of this conference were, 1, to provide a floor for deliberations on strategies, policies, and best practice of teaching Islamic education, Islamic and educational for development, as well as on development and implementations of innovation teaching and learning methodologies for achieving curriculum goals. 2, to provide opportunity for students and teachers to present the concepts of education and research. 3, to establish academic cooperation between Yราชภ University and universities from Malaysia, Indonesia, India, Bangladesh, Morocco, and Sudan. 4, to discover the opportunities collaboration on education. This conference is attended by 200 students, staff, and participants from undergraduate and graduate studies, 80 presenters, 14 speakers, 14 commentators from inside and outside universities, and 2 keynote speakers. The first speaker is from Patani University, and the second speaker is from UNISA, Terengganu, Malaysia. This event was good cooperation from the committee of Yราชภ University, in particular the field of Islamic education. It is now my pleasure to invite the President, Assistant Professor Dr. Sombat Yotatip, to open the second national and international conference in Islamic education and education for development 2019. Thank you.
Vice President from Patani University and Vice President from Yราชภ University, Prof. Dr. Nasir Muhammad from UNISA, Malaysia, Deans and ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's my pleasure to welcome you on to opening of the second national and international conference on Islamic education and education for development. This is the second time of a new series of annual academic conference exploring how Islamic education and education for development could be effectively taught, learned, and administered last 2 years. Master of Education in Teaching Islamic Education Program of YRU have been co-organization conference in a similar area with the Faculty of Al-Quran and Sunnah USIM Malaysia and the universities in the three southern border provinces. I am delighted to see the institutes of education have organized the Islamic Education and Education from Development Conference. That's capitalize on our strength and have built on our common commitment to promote the effectiveness of Islamic education and education for development in diverse modes and model. The conference adopts timely theme Islamic education and education for development. Islamic education and education for development have penetrated into virtually an area of operations of education and invite with education practice to effectively benefit from Islamic pedagogy application. It is essential that education professionals set themselves ready for transforming in their practice and keep identifying effective way form transformation in their contents. If you take a look at the conference program, you will agree that this program is going to be busy and productive. There is a lot of offer of the event. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the conference organizing committee for their diligent work. I would also like to thank participants, keynote speakers, especially those of you coming from abroad, for joining us and sharing your valuable experience and ideas. It is essential to bring together experts in the field of Islamic education and education for development so that we have right together the potential of the teachers for Islamic education and education for development. Finally, I hope that all of you will enjoy an conference, and I wish our visitor from abroad will have a very special stay in our city. Thank you.
ท่านอธิการยังคงอยู่ที่บนเวทีสักครู่นะครับขอเรียนเชิญผู้บริหารมหาวิทยาลัยทุกท่านเชิญขึ้นถ่ายรูปหมู่แล้วก็เป็นเกียรติในการเปิดพิธีและเชิญ keynote speaker ด้วยนะครับ I request the distinguished guests to come on the stage to participate for officially opening ceremony and please come on the stage together และจะเป็นการมอบโล่สำหรับผู้ที่ร่วมมือทางวิชาการนั่นก็คือมหาวิทยาลัยจากยูซิมจะได้รับมอบโล่จากท่านอธิการครับเดี๋ยวสักครู่เราจะนับถอยหลังร่วมกันนะครับหลังจากนั้นท่านอธิการก็จะตีกอมปัง3ครั้งด้วยกันครับหลังจากที่ท่านตีกองปังแล้วจะเป็นการมอบโล่จากมหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยะลาถึงมหาวิทยาลัย University Science Islam Malaysia เรานับพร้อมๆกันนะครับ5 4 3 2 1 ครับต่อไปก็จะเป็นการมอบโล่จากมหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยะลาแก่ตัวแทนของมหาวิทยาลัยจาก USIM please come to the president to take the university plaque as the president from Yala Rajpath University on behalf of joint organizing academic collaborations between the both university. Thank you very much to the president of Yala Rajpath University and all distinguished guests to come to take photo together. คนเดียวครับผมครับต่อไปจะเป็นการแสดงชุดอินซานเบิร์กูนาซึ่งมีความหมายว่ามนุษย์ที่มีคุณค่าซึ่งเป็นอนาชิตวิดีโอคลิปลิขสิทธิ์ของคณะครุศาสตร์มหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยาลาที่จะสื่อให้เห็นถึงวิถีชีวิตและศิลปะวัฒนธรรมของคนในพื้นที่เนื้อหาของนาชีตสอนให้มนุษย์ใช้ชีวิตในสังคมและใช้ชีวิตต่อสิ่งแวดล้อมให้เกิดคุณค่าและนำพาความสันติสุขที่ยั่งยืนต่อไปขับร้องโดยนักศึกษาคณะครุศาสตร์คณะมนุษยศาสตร์และสังคมศาสตร์มหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยาลาและนักเรียนโรงเรียนดารุณศาสตร์วิทยาท่านสามารถรับชมและแชร์ทาง YouTube เพื่อเป็นตัวชี้วัดของคณะครุศาสตร์และมหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยาลาโดยการคำนวณยอดไลค์ยอดวิวยอดแชร์มากที่สุด And now it is time to take a warm welcome and opening show from the student under the title of Insan Berguna. Please have a look the show from the students.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
Hijauan burung di pagi nan ceria berterbang bebas melintasi kuala. Sungguh subur tasik dan rimba, tumbuhan menghijau luas merata.
Sungguh indah ciptaan Allah, tiada terkira segala kurniaannya. Di manakah petanda kesyukuran jika kita lakukan kerosakan? Marilah kawan-kawan cerita satu dunia gajah mati meninggalkan hati, hari baru mati meninggalkan malam manusia. Marilah kawan-kawan lihat dan dijaga kesenangan dosa karena halal kita tidak lihat dan saya semua ada jiwa daya yang berguna. Jangan sekali kita lupa dan amanah jika kita ingin berjaya. Ayo kawan-kawan apa jika kita marilah kawan-kawan insan berguna gajah mati meninggalkan gading harimau mati meninggalkan belang manusia mati meninggalkan jasa
ที่ท่านได้ชมเมื่อสักครู่นี้เป็นการแสดงชุดอินซันบร์กุนาซึ่งเป็นการแสดงจากนักศึกษาคณะครุศาสตร์และวิดีโอคลิปที่ท่านได้ชมเมื่อสักครู่นี้นักศึกษาได้คอมโพสและก็เป็นฝีมือของนักศึกษานะครับ The show of Insan Berguna is nasheed video copyright of the Faculty of Education YRU University to convey the way of life, art and culture of the people in the area, which the content teaches the people to lead the life in the society and in the environment to create value and to bring peace into the region. The song has been sung by the students, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Humanities and Language, YRU University, and also the student of the Darunsat Vitaya School. And next is a prime time for us, and it is interesting time that everyone is waiting for. Will be delivering the special speech by the two keynote speakers. The first speaker, it will be the Assistant Professor Dr. Shukri Langpute. He is the Deputy Rector of International Relations and Alumni of Al Fatani University, Thailand. He is going to deliver a speech under the title of Islamic Education and Education for Development. Please come on the stage. The time is given for 25 minutes to the first speaker and the rest 5 minutes for Q&A or question and answering. After the first keynote speaker delivered his speech, he will give 5 minutes time for us to everyone who has any question. Before he is going to give or deliver a speech, in terms of encouragement to the speaker, please give a big applause to him.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Bihi nasta'in. Wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Amma ba'd. Thank you very much, our Dr. Moderator, Dr. Tolal, and the representative of the Administrative Board of the Yaracha University, Prof. Nasir, and also thank you and I appreciate the director of the program, Dr. Abdul Rahman Sulong, and the team. And last but not least, let me say welcome อัลลอฮฺมะซัฮลันยินดีต้อนรับ to Yala Rajapat University on behalf of Yala Rajapat University's Council. I'm here not only being a representative from Fatani University as Deputy Director for International Relations and Alumni, but I would like to record myself and my presence here as the University's Council of Yala Rajapat University. I mean, University's Council member of Yala Rajapat University. ขออนุญาตที่จะเดินเข้าสู่มหาวิทยาลัยในวันนี้ในฐานะกรรมการสภามหาวิทยาลัยคนหนึ่งที่มีส่วนร่วมในงานสัมมนา which is very very nice because the name of the conference is nice conference. Either you like it or not, either bad or good, the conference must be very nice from Nasser. They are very clever to choose the name, National and International Conference on Islamic Education. Anyway, I have only 25 minutes. I hope that the committee will not count what I have spoken before. Let's start now. I would like to say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, by the name of Allah. We start our education is not only in this world. Either we are Muslims or non-Muslim, either we are Buddhists, Christians, Orthodox, Jewish, or whatsoever, whosoever. We haven't started our education in this world only, but we have started. Kah aku Tuhan kamu? ฉันเป็นพระเจ้าข้าเป็นพระเจ้าของสู่เจ้าใช่หรือไม่ Am I your Lord? This is the question posted or asked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to all spirits. All the spirits that time are the George Bush, Bill Clinton, even our Prime Minister Prayut and his other candidates of Prime Ministers all accepted God by replying to him just like a student replying to teacher, Bala Shahidana. Yeah, we do testify. เราต่างยอมรับด้วยการเป็นสักขีพยานร่วมกัน Bala Shahidna. So this is the first education that took place for all of us humankind, human being. The education that happened as input of our life. But then when we come to this world, what's happened? For Muslims, we even choose to give birth at home by calling Motamye, by calling Tokbide to come to our home because we don't want to go to the hospital, which was long misunderstood that Muslims did not want to go for better health promotion services whatsoever. In fact, not. In fact, many Muslims those days were afraid of going to hospital and their sons and daughters are not going to give the first education in the world, that is azan, like what the nasheed just now has started. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. That is the first education in this world for those Muslims. Even they go to the hospital now, there will be time for them for at least 5 minutes to be given to Imam or even their own fathers and sometimes grandfathers to hold the body, hold the kids and then Allahu Akbar, Allah at the ears. Both boys and girls. This is the first education after being born. And then for Muslims then we continue Islamic education provided by not only Muslim countries but even non-Muslim countries or Buddhist countries like Thailand. We are Muslim born in Thailand, which is not a Muslim country. Just only in southern Thailand that we do have lots of Muslim population, so we are majority here. But even a Muslim in Chiang Mai, a Ho Muslim, a Chinese Muslim Hui in Chiang Mai is provided Islamic education by Thai educational system. Forget about some other countries. So the first education that took place in our dunya is the azan or iqamah when kids was born and called for azan by imam or his grandfather or his father. So it took place representative of Allah, representative of God, to become first teacher in this world. That is who? Imam. Siapa? Ayahnya. Siapa? Bapaknya. Ataupun atuknya sebagai guru pertama untuk mengajar apa? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. Until the end of Azan and Iqamah. And then what happened then? The process of education, it does not stop with that. It continues even when we finish our life here. We will take out from soul plus body, then we will go back to the status of spirit again. All throughout our life, setelah kita mati, ada lagi yang mengajar, ataupun hampir mati, before we are leaving our body. La ilaha illallah, bunyi gitu. Because the body is too old, the voice is too old to wait for bye-bye for worldly education. Then we will go to the long-lasting education in Jannah. That's why sometimes people are taught, even they are buried already. Dalam kubur pun kita nak mau mengajar lagi. Sebenarnya tidak ada lagi body itu, bahkan soul yang ada, yang ditanam yang itu. Body masih ditanam tapi soulnya sudah terbang menuju alam yang baru. Altogether, I would like to say that if we really understand that the system of education for Muslims or even non-Muslims who really understand that our connections, our contact to God is does not only when we are born here, but the education that happened, that guru, the first guru is Allah, and the last guru and forever guru is also Allah, or God. According to our friends who are not Muslim, you may not familiar with the name Allah, but according to our understanding Muslim, when we say Allah, it means that God is for everyone. And sometimes Muslims do feel that Allah is for us, and the Quran is also for us, but in fact not. Quran is a guidance for all human beings. So I got friends who are Jewish even, who are Christian, who are Catholic. Those friends reading Quran, at least they know how their Muslim friends are behaving and believing. Vice versa, we do also read Bible, Quran, Tripitaka in order to understand how our friends are believing and behaving according to what they understood from all their religion. So before everything, I would like to call again for Basmalah, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. 25 minutes is very difficult because I have started that the Islamic education that you have put as the name of the conference is in fact long enduring education from the last world to the next world. Dr. Abdul Rahman, the project manager of this program. If ถ้าหากว่าอาจารย์ทำโครงการนี้แล้วประสบความสำเร็จอาจารย์จะได้บุญตั้งแต่เนียดจนกระทั่งยามุลกิยามะฮ์ มาชาอัลลอฮ์ Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In Arabic, ขอความสันติจงมีแด่ทุกท่าน in Thai language. Peace be upon you in English. Salam sejahtera ke atas anda in bahasa Melayu tulisan Jawi. Unfortunately, I cannot put in Japan, Dr. Naomi. We are grateful that today we are not only having participants, those who are coming from universities from the logo we do have, but we also have guests from Japan coming for the conference as well. I just would like to show this slide because Islamic education is in fact not necessarily through Arabic language. We can also offer Islamic education through national language of every country. Our friends in Cambodia, my students in Cambodia now, after they finish their studies, after graduation from Fatani University, now we do have 80 students, 80 alumni from Fatani University teaching in Cambodia. They learn from us in Arabic, in Thai as well, in English. When they went back to Cambodia, they taught Islamic studies, Islamic education in Cambodian or even in Khmer and in Bahasa Cham. So it is in fact the content of Islamic education that could transpass or transfer in any language that understood by the people. Kalau bahasa Inggrisnya, if we can teach Islamic education in English, it means that more than 4,000 million of people can understand what we are teaching through internet, through our YouTube, through whatever channels that we are using, social media. If we are teaching in Arabic, I believe all Muslims can speak Arabic. I believe all of you who are Muslim can speak Arabic. Because you are speaking Arabic to God, to Allah, 25 minutes a day. Subh, 5 minutes. Zuhur, 5 minutes. Asri, 5 minutes. Allahu Akbar. You are not saying Allah is the greatest. By the name of Allah. No. You don't say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You don't say ด้วยพระนามของอัลลอฮ์ผู้ทรงกรุณาปราณีเสมอละ You speak Arabic. Zuhur, Asri, Maghrib, Isha. You speak Arabic 5 minutes, time 25 minutes. We do speak Arabic to Allah, to God. But when we Salaam alaikum, bye-bye, Arabic language. Now we speak Thai again. Can you imagine our capacity, our ability of conversing in Arabic? We can communicate by using Islamic education in Arabic language. For Thai people, if we can speak Thai well, I hope that Muslims in Thailand could speak Thai, พูดไทยให้ชัดๆนะครับเมื่อเราพูดไทยชัดเนี่ยเราก็สามารถที่จะเอา Islamic education การศึกษาอิสลามให้คนไทยทั้งประเทศรู้จักแล้วก็เข้าใจเหมือนกับเราแต่ถ้าเราพูดไทยไม่ชัดเขาจะไม่เข้าใจ Is that so if you can use full ability, a total coverage of our ability of transferring Islamic education or Islamic knowledge to them, I believe the concept of rahmatan lil alameen, rahmah is for all, not only for Muslim, will be understood well. I don't know how many minutes more. I still have 25 slides. Anyway, we give time more to our keynote speaker from UNISA. I understood after Yang Berhormat Menteri Pendidikan Malaysia just declared one cluster of Malaysian higher education system, the cluster that calls Islamic Public University. Islamic Public University, which composes of 3 universities in Malaysia, UNISA, which Prof. Nasir will come and talk to us, USIM, we have a representative today, and UIA, University Islam Antarabangsa International Language Academy. So if you say today you have what? Today you have representative from USIM, then you have keynote speaker from UNISA, then I am myself the first batch of UIA. So at least I studied political science from Professor Ahmed Davutoglu, the then Prime Minister of Turkey. So in this case, it means that this nice conference comprises of 3 Islamic public universities of Malaysia already. Well, now come back to what I have spoken just now. System of Islamic education started from when we were raw. Di waktu kita roh itu first education that happened. Dan masa kita di dunia. Jadi di dunia ini dijadikan tadika for Islamic education. Sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, ปฐมมัธยม BA. So Islamic education is categorized in this world. But when we go to Akhirah, then the Malaika will ask you, who is your God? Man Rabbuka? Hada wa hada. So this is the education still going on. Islamic education doesn't mean that when you got PhD, then khalas lah. Doesn't mean that when, sabis sanabi, finish lah. It will go on until in Jannah. Allah will ask you, who is your God? Who is your this? Who is your that? Who is your prophet whatsoever? Okay. So because of that, when we are talking about Islamic education, when we apply in this world, I just would like to, to understand from the taxonomy of education, we always learn, especially for term of education, พุทธิพิสัยผมใช้ / ปัญญาพิสัยผมเคยใช้ในบางพื้นที่ผมบอกว่าพุทธิพิสัยซึ่งผมเปรียบเทียบกับ cognitive domain ว่าตะลีมภาษาอาหรับก็บอกอาจารย์พุทธิพิสัยพุว่าซับแหละผมก็เลยผมกลัวจะเป็นรู้สึกว่าพุทธิพิสัยไม่ใช่เรื่องของปัญญาผมก็ใช้ว่าปัญญาพิสัยแต่ I thought he's going to say finish already. Thank you, Dr. Tola. So in this case, if we are having the taxonomy of putti pisai, taksa pisai, cita pisai, Bloom taxonomy says cognitive, psychomotor, and affective. In our Islamic education, we do have ta'lim. But our ta'lim should be integrated ta'lim, yani ta'lim burnakan. Adapun ta'lim yang mengintegrasikan ilmu agama dan ilmu yang lain. Jadi akhir sekali ta'lim itu complete. Then after ta'lim we have tarbiyah. If you are really having just ta'lim, then no tarbiyah, no ta'dib, you will be no different from shaitan. Because shaitan is the big professor. He knows everything. He knows that human being is created from soil, from din. But he cannot accept that soil is superior than fire. So he knows that we are created to become vicegerents on earth. So he cannot accept that. But he knows. So the super professors are shaitan. So if we are just transferring our knowledge to students and just that, no tarbiyah, no ta'dib, cita pisai, and no ruhaniyah, then we are no different from transferring the knowledge like shaitan is transferring to those evil doers. Well, so because of that, I just would like to calm down. Not finished yet, for sure. 10 minutes more, okay, good. Because there are two concepts I'm going to touch upon. That is Islamic education and education for development, or education for bringing changes to the world. Well, I'll try to finish it within 5 minutes, inshallah. Framework of Islamic education, for me, I try to understand the books of Talat Sultan, which he tried to bring the idea of what? The idea of the first Islamic conference in Mecca. After 1924, when Ottoman was brought down, then Islamic education or Muslim education are scattered around with no functions, no directions. Then finally, all Muslim leaders in the world came together to Mecca in 1973, I think. Then they sit up and they said that we have to set up again the Islamic frameworks of education. So the first thing to discuss and to lay down is the Tawhidic vision. วิสัยทัศน์ที่เป็นวิสัยทัศน์ Tawhid. Whatever you do, whatever you perform will be based on the way you believe in only one God, that is Tawhid. Then Rabbani environment, because alastu bi rabbikum, not alastu bi ilahikum. So because of that, bi rabbikum means Rabb Rububiyah. So education, it deals with not Ilahiyah but Rububiyah. So that's why we call Kuliah Tarbiyah. The faculty of education is Kuliah Tarbiyah. In the Arab countries, we call Kuliah Tarbiyah because Tarbiyah is from Rububiyah. So it means that we have to create the environment which is Rabbani. It means that when you are talking about Islamic education, you are providing the Rabbani environment. Rabbani environment. Jadi guru itu sebagai murabbi, murid itu sebagai mutarabbi. Jadi guru datang masuk dalam kelas, bismillahirrahmanirrahim, sudah ada vertical management of knowledge. Vertical management of knowledge. They came here to study from guru, but guru has a vertical leader, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the instruction that happens between man, which is representative of God, to human being. Man to man, not only horizontal management of classes, not only man manage class, but God managing class. Why? Ya Allah, Ya Muqallib al-Qulub. Ya Allah, please change my student. Ya Allah, please do this and that to my student, because Allah is the one who controls the heart, who controls the qulub, and He is the Muqallib. Okay, the third one is Rabbani curriculum. Because of that, in the curriculum of Islamic education should be related between God to man and man to man. Hablum minallah wa hablum minannas. So the curriculum is not only purely man teaching man, or man teaching women, or women teaching women. No, it should be man teaching man, and finally could brings the line of vertical relations. Okay, then the Rabbani instruction. The Rabbani instruction is very important. Even though we are not in Muslim country, we are not Islamic University, Rajabad, but we can create a Rabbani instruction here in the class. I believe that for Masters of Islamic Education, or even for Arabic program, which guru is Muslim, teach student is Muslim, you can start the Islamic or Rabbani instruction. And finally, the Rabbani management. Rabbani management meant you manage the class, you manage the school, you manage the university by using the horizontal relations and the vertical relation between man and man to God. Finally, the circle will be full. So Islamic education is the fulfilling of the circle, because you have the vertical and you have the horizontal. If we are only teaching on the, like Western frame of thought in education will be just man to man, flat to flat, not the full circle of education happen. Okay, I just showed the photo. This is what I mentioned just now. I don't have time to go further on that. Look at that. This is Tawhidic vision, and then stretch out by this kind of thing, and then look at that. The Tawhidic, the universe. Then go down to unity of message and the personality. So we are talking about development. There will be a personal development. At the same time, there will be also on this side societal development. And then when we talk about Rabbani curriculum, you can see this kind of thing. So finally, we are producing Insan Kamil and also producing Ijtima'ul Kamil, the perfect man, and also thank you very much, Prof. And society, the perfect society. And Rabbani environment, we do this and that. I don't have time to go more on that, but just want to let you know this is what we are trying to understand from the framework of Islamic education. We look at instruction, you see, pedagogy, wisdom, depth, freedom, rules, motivation, and personality. Well, now I go for this. Education for development. When we are talking about education for development, how Islam paved the way for development. Iqra, ya akhi. The first verse of the Quran, Iqra. Iqra ish. Iqra ya Muhammad. Iqra ya Muhammad. Iqra ya Muhammad. The Prophet Muhammad did not know how to write, how to read. But finally, he uttered, he spoke out, Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Islam is in fact not taught us to understand Islamic studies by fiqh, by only fiqh, tawhid, no. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Knowing the creators. So science is the first knowledge that Muhammad was taught. Science is the first knowledge that Muhammad was taught. To know the khalaq, to know the creation, to know the creatures. Well, then because of Iqra, then we got hijrah. If there is no Iqra, there will be no hijrah from Makkah to Medina. And the society in Makkah is not ready for changing new society. That's why Allah instructed Muhammad ﷺ to hijrah, to move, to migrate from Makkah to Medina. And in Medina, there are multiplicity of nationality, of ethnicity. There are Jewish, there are Christians. Finally, the places which are fertile for development is the places where there are more people, different people, multiplicity of religions or something else. So the Prophet Muhammad in Medina model is different from Muhammad as Makkah model. So that's why education, Islamic education prospers in Medina. And Medina started by the name of Yathrib, finally changed to Medina because deen is based for Medina. Deen, ad-deen, religion based for Medina. Changing from Yathrib to Medina, and because of Medina, finally Munawwara, because of the Medina, the city that based on religion, based on faith, based on belief, finally become prosperous, Munawwara. See? Okay, then bring change finally. Okay, finally, I would like to come down again. How can we cope up? How can we face? How can we counter the changing development happen today? Global wind of changes, trends of Islamic education that we need today is we are to understand, or we have to understand four phenomena. What happened now? Geographical global phenomena. Geographical global phenomena. I don't have time to talk on that. We may have 4 conferences on this. The first one, geographical global phenomena. In the past, if you talk about Europe, you will think of people who are having brown hair, ตาสีฟ้า and ตัวขาวๆ But now if you go to Italy, or you go to Greece, I was in Greece, I want to get halal food. It was so difficult. But just say, Assalamu alaikum. They are cooked from Bangladesh, came out from the restaurant and said, no worry, brother, we can provide you halal food. Because a lot of teenagers, a lot of young boys and girls went out from Greece to Australia for better payment, better jobs. Because the economic downturn in Greece was so, mashallah, บ้านเหลือราคาถูกมากเพราะนั้นเขาไม่อยู่ What happened? Workers from Bangladesh came to Greece. When I was in Greece, I just saw those people from subcontinent. It changed my mind. That geography, we always say, Japan must be only Japanese, Thailand should be only for Thais. No more. Now we go to the US, we got a lot of Chinese and Japanese or Korean students, or even people there. Next is political compass or Qiblat of Muslim world. We used to say that, okay, Makkah, Medina, and Arab countries are rich, but now we are talking about political compass เข็มทิศทางการเมืองของโลกปัจจุบันไม่ใช่อยู่ที่โลกอาหรับอีกแล้วทะเลาะกันทุกวันเดี๋ยวนี้มันมาอยู่ที่อาเซียน so the political compass เข็มทิศทางการเมืองของโลกปัจจุบันมันมาอยู่ที่อาเซียน I stop with that otherwise say why you speak Thai so much it's an international program okay well the last one is that before last one is transnational economic mobility transnational economic mobility just I would like to say before Idul Fitri or Idul Adha we from Yala from Naratiwat went to Tanah Abang to buy what to buy pakaian raya to buy the clothes for Hari Raya now because of traffic jam in Jakarta we do not go to Jakarta anymore but we went to Ho Chi Minh for buying the clothes for Hari Raya they are not Muslim they are not Muslim in Ho Chi Minh they're not even Buddhist they are socialist mind people but they produce pakaian raya for us now Malaysian Bruneian Indonesian fly from KL to Ho Chi Minh to buy Hari Raya clothes and brought back because the fashion is faster than Indonesia and more why not Yala Rajaphat University produce this kind of thing so transnational economic mobility happened finally global demographical movement that happened demography that happened because of war demography transfers transnational transferring just because of people want to move to some other places because of education whatsoever finally education for development should consider all this kind of thing we cannot just teach students to stay in Yala we cannot teach students to stay in just Thailand we can export students to some other countries so now because of that Fatani University we are just small university but we dream to bring international students to come to our place. Now we do have 30 countries. I plan to get 50 countries to be in these conflict areas. Then when we have this kind of thing, we do have now 5 globes. We got friends from UK, from Sweden, from Kazakhstan, from US, from Sydney, Australia, from Africa and Asia. And after that, we are going to continue with FTU Global. We bring them back home. Then there will be connections of Islamic education. That finally, we'll bring what? We'll bring education for development worldwide. A small university from southern Thailand, Fatani University, a bigger university like Yala Rajaphat University, but finally you can bring changes to the world, positive changes to the world. That is the idea of Rahmatan lil Alameen. I will end with this, no time to talk on this more, because I believe that you will learn more from Professor Nasir. I appreciate, finally, last point, appreciate to the organizers. You are organizing national and international conference on Islamic education. I myself, not by training from education department, or we have deans of education here. We have people from education somewhere else. I myself from political science. I got my PhD from China in international relations. And Professor Nasir, I just came to know he's also a medical doctor. So you invited somebody who are not in line of education to come and talk to you. We are shy in that. But I appreciate because you are fulfilling the gap between inside out and outside in. So we are outsiders of education department or faculties to fill the gap of education for change. Thank you very much again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. When I'm listening his speech, I'm getting goosebumps always, you know. It's very hot. อาจารย์ครับ please be on the stage, okay? And I would like to request Deputy Dean Dr. Qadir Sakala to present university plaque to the speaker. And it is very interesting, but he quickly goes out from the stage, but we have no time to Q&A or question and answering today. And really impressive speech. And very hardly to find a chance to come to listen to him. And actually, it's already over time, but I was very attracted to his speech. Instead of, thank you very much to the first speaker, Assistant Professor Dr. Sukri Langpute, to come to give knowledge to us today. And it's very honored to have him today. And the next, I would like to request the second speaker, that is Professor Dr. Nasir bin Muhammad. He is the head of Center for Research and Addiction, Centrina University, Sultan Zainal Abidin or UNISA, Malaysia. He is going to give a speech or lecture under the title of Islamic Studies in the Community, a primary preventive measure for substance abuse toward a sustainable rehabilitation program. Please. And the time is also given to the speaker 25 minutes to deliver a speech, and also 5 minutes for Q&A session.
Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to Mr. Chairman. So first of all, I will thank the organizing committee, and I feel very honored today after getting involved with this international conference on the Islamic studies. Well, it's my pleasure to be here today and to share with you all about something that are very chronic in our community. When we talk about the addictions, it's a national or international problem, whereby today we face lots of problems, and we are talking about the south of Thailand, especially in this area. The main problem is that with addiction. So probably we wonder why we talk about addictions in the community, like in Islamic studies. Because today, with 25 minutes, probably I will share with you the roles of Islamic educations in terms of preventing or combating addictions in the community. Therefore, we hope that towards the end of our, strategy, how to educate people about religions, and we hope that we can cope with the problems of addictions in our community. Well, after we listen to a very inspiring talk by Prof. Shukri just now, I think we know that Islamic religion is very important, and it is key and it's a key in the stars of all of us today, especially with those who are dealing with the Islamic educations. It is very important for us to make sure that the knowledge, the knowledge of Islamic religion being delivered very well to the community. Therefore, the community can be benefited from the knowledge that we have in the university. Well, my background is a professor of emergency medicine, something a bit away from the Islamic education, but then there is, what we call this similarity in terms of we are educating people, we teach people, and we help people, and the message that we try to revamp the community towards a better community, a better life community, and a better socio-economic of the community. This is our similarity between the different, specialty. And the main reason why today I'm here today is that to share that this job is not belong to specific group of people. It belongs to all, especially those are being gifted by Allah SWT about the education. Right. So this is Terengganu. Terengganu, whoever come to Terengganu, normally they will admire with our beaches. We have very beautiful sandy white beaches. So please come to Terengganu, and you will enjoy the holiday in Terengganu. And those who like to pursue the study in Terengganu, we also open the program of master in almost all specialty, especially in Islamic educations, and also for the PhD for postdoc, and also in UNISA. Right. So this my university. The main, the key area is the mosque, masjid, Masjid UNISA, right? And this is where we are in Terengganu. It's about 260 kilometers only from here, with about 4.5 hours driving. So I drove yesterday, came here, I drove, so I really enjoy driving. So along the way, I just stopped by and have a good, nice food here. Yeah, right. Well, probably for those who are, you know, in the local people, addiction is everyone is know about addiction. We have problem with addiction. Why? When we get addicted with certain, things, we cannot avoid it or run away from doing such a compulsive, desire to perform that, and it causes lots of problem in our community. And those who get addicted, they cannot do other things. The life is miserable, and this is the end of the life probably if they didn't get any treatment for that. So now we can see that. So those who are in education system or in the education path, this is something that very, very challenging to educate people how to let them know about the dangers of addiction. In general, we have many types of addiction. First of all, drugs. And here we know that many people here get addicted with ketum, And what I heard is that 80% of the youth, a young adolescent in locality involved with drugs. So it's very dangerous. Because why? 5 to 10 years from now, if we don't do any primary intervention, then we get the populations of addicts. So this is very dangerous. It's like a cancer. One family members who get addicted will cause problem to all the family and cause problem to the community, and it end up with the criminal. So everyone in danger with that, such of addiction. So if we didn't take it seriously, then become a problem for that. And on top of that also, we have problem with alcohol. I'm not sure how bad is the scenario in this area, but generally, those who are having alcohol addiction, their life is also miserable. And we don't want this to happen here. Probably for the functional and for non-Muslim, as from that, it's probably it's like for the function, to meet the function, you are allowed to drink, but for Muslim is prohibited. And another types of addiction is sex addictions or pornographic addictions. This is also another problem that we face now, especially in the teenage and youth. If we didn't educate them properly, we do any preventive measure, then we end up with a very problem society. And now we have another problem with internet. We have the problem with the handphone addiction, whereby we can see that many people now at least have 1 or 2. Like myself, I got 3 handphone. So how miserable life is, You can run away. People calling you, people text you, you refer to internet, you refer to everything. This is something that very messy, So it's something that we should do something to avoid. And if we look at the internet, last week, children, they make a riots. They protest about the use of the handphones for their parents because they ignore the role of parents in the house because of they are very busy with their handphones. So it's something that might happen in our country and also in here. Because why? When I just went to the city yesterday, I look, everyone at least have one phone in hand. They have their phone. So I'm not sure whether they walk around, they look at the right path or they look at the handphone. Sometimes they also use motorbike and use the handphone. And this is something that very dangerous. And this is what we have now in our society. So this all of thing involve addiction. You cannot prevent it. Even if you wake up in the early in the morning, you will see your handphone first. You don't do other thing, you see the handphone first. That is something that a problem, right? When we talk about drugs, I'm not sure how familiar you are about the drugs. Basically, there are many types of drugs, especially in medicine, and sometimes we feel guilty because why? Our patients get addicted with the drugs that we prescribe to our patients. Like myself, I'm background of the emergency and traumatology. My patient came in with the chronic pain, like a renal stone pain, and we give morphine to our patient to treat the problem. And what happened to them? In the end, they end up with addiction. And it's something that, you cannot avoid. But it's something to do with the, your practice. But in the community, what happened in the community? What is the role of Islamic education in the community? And this is your role, your task to do. Especially youngster. Those who are in the university, what is your role? How you can improve your community? How you can improve your society towards avoiding such bad habits in the community? And this is something that very challenging. And I hope that we are here today, not just only listen to what we are sharing today, but what we should do after this. I would propose, like in Malaysia right now, for the education system now, we want the evidence. How the student before graduated, they can prove that there are benefits, can benefit the society or community, and then you will award a degree. Not just you just listen in the lecture hall and do the assignment, but you have to practice it. You have to transfer the knowledge to the community. Therefore, the community can benefit from the knowledge that you have. How you can improve before you enter the first year in the university and before you end your study in university, how much you can improve the community with your participation in the community as the university project. And this is something that we should think. We just think, outside the box, how we can improve our society in terms of preventing such bad things happen in our community. Right. So first of all, when we look at the facts, why people get addicted, because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Say, for example, they have stress in the family. Because why? There are 4 causes of the main why people get addicted with drugs or anything. Number 1, because the influence of the friend, a broken family, they don't know how to cope with the stress, and something they want to try. They want to know what's happened. It's just a matter of trying. So now, how Islamic education can prevent such thing? And this is the answer for that. And this is your task now, how with the knowledge of education, like the previous speaker mentioned, Rahmatullah Alameen, how the people can benefit with your presence. This is the challenge that you have to face. What you have to do now is not just only you teach the religious matters about the Fardu Ain and Fardu Kifayah, but you have to do more than that. You must make sure that the people become more civilized with your such education. And this is something that we should prove that with the education system that we have now, we can improve such problem. Right. Well, what is the effect of addiction? Number 1, we can divide it basically into the public health and also national security. The morbidity, mortality, premature death, burden disease such as HIV, hepatitis B, and sexually transmitted infection. These are a big problem in the community. So how? And if you look at the national security, this group of people is between 15 to 24 years old, and it's a very fertile and productive age group. If you don't cope at this age group, what will happen to the next generation? 10 years from now, what will happen? We will end up with all population with addicts, and we cannot work. We cannot stay in a peace community. And 80% of the criminal cases in Thailand, based on one of the studies, shown that they all related to drugs use. So this is very dangerous. And if you go to the prison, you can see most of them, 90% of them, have ever used drug at least once in their life. So that's why they get involved with the criminal. So this is a big task, especially in this area. We look at majority of them are Muslim. And Muslim, they are really attached to the religion education. So now you can see what is the big role of the Islamic education in the community, how to educate people, how to prevent it, how to make sure that they are safe before they get exposed to such unhealthy activities. This is something that we should think. Right. And in the end, what will happen? Regardless you are skilled workers or non-skilled workers, you are from what agriculturalists or unemployed or employed, whatever, those will be affected and will affect the community. And I will show you one good example how this problem become a big issue, a big problem in Iceland. Do you know where is Iceland? It's somewhere, it's I think next to the North America. About I think about 1,000 kilometers from the Canada. The population is about 1 million population. They face problem whereby their youth all involved in drugs and alcohol. So they don't know what to do in the community. So I can share with you the example of how they cope, you know. The video.
Yes.
I just want to show the video. How
okay,
to,
you have got 7 minutes. That's okay.
That's okay. No, I don't know.
Flexible
how to use
up to 10 minutes. Okay.
Which cursor that I should
yes,
use?
Yes, sir. Go on.
No. What I mean is that in Thai language, I don't know how to read because I have to temporarily stop the slide to show the video. Can anyone come and assist me? Someone can come here to teach me how to use the all right. All right. So with that, you know, they face problem in the community. And the show first. Stop. You stop first. And then go to the video. Where's the video? A video in the desktop. All right. So. Okay. This is how. There's no voice. Yeah. Volume. So 42% of the community involved with the alcohol. But they have a very simple way how to cope with that. Within 5 years, they save their society. This is something that probably it can be a big project of the Rajaphat, how to curb the problem with addiction here, using the platform of science, you know, humanity or Islamic education, how to cope with the problem with the help of the university. In Malaysia, we try to convince the authority about this activity. How? They call all the community leaders together to advise the youth not to stay along at the town area after 10. They ask them to go home. They go together. And you know what happened 5 years' time? They save their youth and their population from being involved in drugs and unhealthy activities. It is something very good example whereby it's community-driven activity by the university or by the authority people. And they call for the parents to sit down. They discuss. And here I think you have lots of advantage here because being a Thai people here, you got your representative. You can discuss how the community leaders can combat with such problem in the community, and with their helps, even you don't have to put extra budget for that. The community will solve the problem themselves. But we have to tell them, we have to educate them what they should do, how they should control the environment. And of course, you know, you must fill in all most of them, they don't know what to do. So they put it with the games, with the activities, sports, everything. Or you bring them to the masjid with the kuliah, with the lectures or whatever, like a practical session. And this is something that you can fill up all the gaps in the community. And interestingly, 5 years without war, they can control their community successfully. I think this is a good model. So everyone is looking at this model now, how to make sure that the community being protected and safe, right? Without incur any extra budget or allocation for that. We know now we are something that, you know, we are in the turmoil stage, whereby the economic is not that good. So we like to save the money, right? Right. It's okay. I think we All right. I think this is something that we can do it immediately, right? Okay. I think it's okay. I think it's toward the ends of the video already. So I would like to go back to the. Okay. All right, when we talk about drugs, no country is free of drugs everywhere in the world. So it's no issue. Everyone faces a similar problem. Well, for today, most of you are from the Islamic and religious educator. So I hope that you can appreciate a bit how big your role is. You have a big task today after this conference. You have to solve the community problem, not just educating them, but you have to save lots of problems. You have to change the eco-sociology of your community. This is a big task for Islamic scholar, Islamic educator. This is a big task for you. In UNISA, we come out with a small psycho-spiritual model, which include the biology, psychology, sociology, and also spirituality. So we believe that these four components is very, very important. Because why? If we just remove one component, we cannot manage our problem successfully. So the biology, which include the medicines, everything, and the psychology, counseling, and the social, the community engagement, and finally the spirituality practices that will strengthen your both physical and mental for you to avoid such a problem. And also we have the application. So now university got another big task to come up with a very innovative way of teaching the community. Now, if you, like I told just now, everyone got the handphone. So now we have to make use of the handphone, whereby everyone can access the handphone, how to self-monitor their activity, and also what are the, what they can do, they cannot do, and how to get or seek the advices when they have problem. So we can use the apps of your iPhone. So we done this in UNISA. We have the program. You can browse the internet based on iCallBoo. If you type iCallBoo on the Google Play Store, you will get the apps for you to apply it. Okay, another interesting part is that GIS, Geographical Information System. So this is another scope that Islamic educator or scholar can explore. You can make the apps, you can communicate, you can liaise with the informatic computer people. How to change to make the education more interesting. Like GIS now, what we have now, we just go to Google Earth. We put all the risk population whereby they are a bit devoid from education system. For example, their financial, economic, monthly income not that good. You put it and you monitor it, or any place in this area which mainly dominated by the addiction problem. You put highlight and you can Google to the place, and this is very easy. Something that you can do with the help from the IT people. Something very interesting. Or even university, I went to India. In like a deputy, in the rector office. You can monitor every activity in university, even in the classroom. By you press the button, you can observe what activities. Same thing also happen with the locality. You can do that. Also with the GIS monitoring, Geographical Information System monitoring, right? So this is what we do. We do a mapping in our community, what with the high risk group, and after that we bring back information to the university. We discuss in the university how we like to save this population or community within 2 years. So we set a project for 2 years. So we bring to the like a problem for addiction. It involved with the faculty of medicine and also faculty of the science humanity. So these two become a project of the university, how they want to improve within 2 years' time. And who are the person that going to do this job? The university student and also the lecturer. They go together like they have their adopt family project for 2 years and they monitor it. And finally, you have two benefits. Number one, you can improve your community. Number two, you can do publication. You know, so you get things done with one clear objective, and the most important is that you can help your student to be more presentable in the community when they finish or graduated from university, right? And what is the take-home message today is that let's educate our community towards better socio-economic ecology and healthy lifestyle. And this is the job of the Islamic scholar or Islamic educator. It's your job now to dedicate it to the community. And number two, religious education is remain the premier education system proven to civilize the humanity towards sustainable socio-economic ecology. So this is very important for you. Don't just grab it because you are being involved in this, but not. This is something that very important for you to do after this. And community engagement and empowerment with religious values is remain the most important and cheap effort for the primary preventive measure. And I hope that with such activities done by the scholar in the university, you can improve your society and you improve your community, and in the end you produce a very peaceful country, especially a multi-ethnic community in a country like Thailand. With such effort done by you and your team in university, can do lots of changes. Right. With that, I thank for listening to my talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to the Professor Dr. Nasir bin Muhammad and be on the stage. And is there any question about the addictions? Because I believe that there are a lot of questions about the addictions, and we are all addicted by something. Not only the listener, not only the audience, even I myself addicted also. Okay, so first I will choose the question to.
How to solve the problem, except for one time. It is 1400 Hijri, whereby during that time in Mecca and Madinah flooded with alcohol, and how Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam tarbiyah these people until the alcohol separated by the population. This is only the successful time. The rest there's no. So now we should think, what is your role now? How to cope with the addiction problem? And this way something very serious. The only success way. Okay.
Yes.
Any question from the floor?
Is there any question? Because it is undeniably that now we are living in the world of addiction. Is it?
Internet
Even
addiction.
though we are addicted with the internet, we are addicted with the cell phone, we are addicted with the exercise, or so on. So is there any questions to the Professor Dr. Muhammad Nasir about the addiction? Is there any question from the audience? Okay, it's my question, my personal question, okay? So as you are a medical doctor, right? Okay, so is there any vaccine? For example, in Thailand, there are a flood of the drug, and many youths are addicted by drugs, okay? Once youth consume the drugs and they become addicted, is there any vaccine to produce, to innovate in terms of medical atmosphere or medical doctor to provide, to create vaccine or any medicine to take a pill of that medicine to be a good man? Is there any that?
Right. I think it's a good question that, but I try my best to answer it. Okay. For example, Dr. Vichit, I believe that you are a non-smoker. Why don't you smoke? Why don't you smoke? Because he don't want to smoke. Why? Because his religion, his health condition say that you should not smoke because it will endanger your life. And this is the vaccines that everyone should have. Not external vaccine. There no such, because why? I tell you, last time, 10 years ago, Thailand flooded with heroin problems. But now, they successfully combated heroin. But they have another failure of YABA or ATS, amphetamine type stimulants. You know why? Because of the internal vaccine. The external part, fully done by the government, they abolished all the plants of poppy in the North Thailand successfully. So they successfully cure the problems of heroin, but they have another problem, that is ATS, amphetamine type stimulant, or what local people say YABA. This is the problem. We cannot run away until your internal say that I don't want to take that. That's only the cure for that. So with people here, we know that it is being prohibited by our religion. So this is your task now, how to tell them, to bring back them to practice what they're supposed to practice. And another problem is that the internet addiction.
Yes.
So what we should do is that we have to educate our children. If we use the handphone, yes, you'll be allowed during office hour only, from 8 to 9. Or if you're just still a school years a student, after 5 to 9 o'clock only you are allowed to use. After that you are no longer. And this is the vaccine that everyone should practice it nowadays. If we don't have such vaccine, now we will end up with a very problematic addiction. Like a gambling. You know what happened to the gambler? Whenever they pass by the casino, they were drawing of saliva. They feel palpitation. Because why? They want to go inside and do a gambling. They cannot run away. This is the problem. For us, okay, we are not interested in the gambling. But the gamblers, whenever they see casino, their heart is beating. like people in Hungary, you know, Hungary, yes. just pass by a good, delicious restaurant, you initiate your drive. And that's something that happened. So I believe that you just go back to the spirituality and psychology. For the role of medicines, probably limited, just a temporary during detoxification. After that, must be sustained with the spirituality and psychology.
Thank you. Thank you very much for a good answer. Okay, I believe that there is no more question from the audience. And in this occasion, I would like to request Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Nasir Haji Samo to come to reward the university plaque to the speaker. Please come on the stage.
I also just realized Nasir is a popular name, you know. Our deputy director is also Nasir.
Thank you very much to the Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Nasir Haji Samo. He is a Vice President of the Yราชภ University in handing the university plaque to the speaker today, to the Professor Dr. Nasir bin Muhammad, Head of the Center for the Research in Addiction from UNISA. And it is very interesting topic because we are living in the addiction world now. Even though you are addicted in something else, it's also called addicted in a good way or in a bad way. But we are trying to pray to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us to be addicted in the goodness, inshallah. Okay, so it is a finishing session in the morning time, and before we are going to separate, I would like to invite the keynote speaker, and those who are still remaining in this hall to come on the stage to take a photo together with the lecturer of Faculty of Education also ขอเรียนเชิญคณาจารย์และก็ท่านแขกผู้มีเกียรติและก็ keynote speaker รวมทั้งท่านรองอธิการและท่านรองคณบดีถ่ายรูปร่วมกันอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับเชิญบนเวทีครับแบ็กเซตเอาช่วยเอาออกด้วยครับเอาโพเดียมเชิญครับเชิญอาจารย์กมลรัตน์อาจารย์นิตยาอาจารย์สมฤดีอาจารย์ปราณีทุกท่านและก็ท่านผู้ทรงคุณวุฒิจากมฟน.ด้วยครับท่านอาจารย์ดร.อิสมาอิลกาเตะและก็ท่านผู้มีเกียรติแล้วก็อิสมาอิลกาเตะด้านหลังครับอาจารย์อิสมาอิลราอูฟแล้วก็เชิญทุกท่านครับแล้วก็ผลผลิตของสาขาวิชาการสอนอิสลามศาสตร์ในระดับป.โทด้วยนะครับเชิญคุณนักศึกษาท่านดีแล้วก็วาดิลาด้วยครับ
ให้เข้าถ่ายรูปก่อนก็ได้
ก็จบไปแล้วกับการปาฐกถาพิเศษโดยผู้ช่วยศาสตราจารย์ดร.สุกรีหลังปูเตะค่ะรองอธิการบดีฝ่ายวิเทศสัมพันธ์นะคะและศิษย์เก่ามหาวิทยาลัยฟาตอนีค่ะภายใต้หัวข้ออิสลามศึกษาและการศึกษาเพื่อการพัฒนาค่ะและศาสตราจารย์ดร.นาเซรเบนมูฮัมหมัดค่ะผู้อำนวยศูนย์วิจัยด้านการติดยาเสพติดนะคะมหาวิทยาลัยสุลต่านไซนัลอาบิดีนค่ะประเทศมาเลเซียค่ะภายใต้หัวข้ออิสลามศึกษาในสังคมมาตรการการป้องกันเบื้องต้นค่ะสำหรับการใช้สารเสพติดต่อกิจกรรมการฟื้นฟูอย่างยั่งยืนนั่นเองค่ะและช่วงถัดไปนะคะเวลา 11 นาฬิกาจนถึง 12 นาฬิกาค่ะจะเป็นการนำเสนอผลงานค่ะและเวลา 13 นาฬิกาขออภัยค่ะเวลา 12 นาฬิกาจนถึง 13 นาฬิกาจะเป็นการพักเที่ยงพักละหมาดโซฮรนะคะต่อมาเวลา 13 นาฬิกาจนถึง 16 นาฬิกาค่ะจะเป็นการนำเสนอผลงานต่อค่ะและปิดท้ายด้วยการเวลา 16 นาฬิกาค่ะสรุปและปิดการประชุมในวันนี้ค่ะการประชุมวิชาการระดับชาติและนานาชาติวันนี้นะคะด้านอิสลามศึกษาและการศึกษาเพื่อการพัฒนาครั้งที่ 2 ค่ะจะมีอีกวันหนึ่งนั่นก็คือวันที่ 15 มีนาคม พุทธศักราช 2562 นะคะณห้องเซอราชั้น 2 อาคาร 24 ตึกสังคมศาสตร์มหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยาลาสำหรับวันนี้ดิฉันนางสาวนุสรากุมโดนักประชาสัมพันธ์จูเนียร์นักประชาสัมพันธ์และมวลชนสัมพันธ์มหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏยาลาและทีมงานทุกท่านก็ขอตัวลาไปก่อนสวัสดีค่ะ